Okay, Scorpio, this is going to be your Equinox reading for the season. I'm just going to do a simple beginning, middle, and end for you, and then a couple cards at the end just as teachers or anchor cards for the season. Okay, so in the beginning of the season, the card that is representing you is the Page of Pentacles. So something new is going on. Something new is being built. This could be something that is a new situation that's coming to you. But I think because it's coming from the King of Swords as its setup energy, that really seems to me that there's something that you've known and built into the work of figuring out and knowing, and now that you are clear on your own truth, it's bringing you to this point where you need to bring something new into the physical reality. Something about that truth is has spurred you into trying something new, and then the movement forward in that energy is going to bring you into the Temperance card, which really seems to me a really fruitful way to move through Page of Pentacles. In Temperance is really about looking at how you can work with the current energies, what elements are at play in the field right now. That's a really practical way to look at it, but also a fruitful way to look at something that you're looking to start a new venture in, is using the tools at hand. As we move to the middle of the season, you're represented by the Two of Pentacles, which makes sense. Something about your page work has moved forward into the two realm, which can really speak to the back and forth of understanding a new venture. This person is sort of in this juggling position. So sometimes that can be more exciting. Sometimes it can be more stressful. Just depends on, honestly, how you approach it more than what's actually happening is, are you ready to roll with the punches? Or are you surprised at every new change? When you're in this two atmosphere, it's really about understanding that you are on the path. You certainly haven't finished anything. And that's coming out of the High Priestess energy. So something about that truth that you knew from King of Swords has really deepened and germinated into something that is something that's really essential for you, something that is informing how you move forward and how you know yourself. And then the energy that you're going to move into is Two of Cups. So I really think that is pointing to this pentacle, this new venture that you're moving into is going to sort of have bigger implications than just the physical manifestation of what you're doing. There's going to be a emotional component to it. Now, whether that's just you looking at you, understanding, these two people could be two parts of yourself, having a new emotional understanding of, the path and where it's taking you. Especially with this Temperance, the Two Cups here, I really think this is looking into, like, as you work with these energies, you're going to start to understand a new give and take emotionally within yourself. And then as we move to the end of the season, you're looking at the Knight of Pentacles. So this progression is really powerful and really straightforward. Now that we're in the Knight of Pentacles at the end of the season, this is really about, like, you are laying plans. You are looking at the wider scope of how these things have moved forward and taught you that you really have somewhere to go with this. This is moving from a Five of Pentacles energy. So I would say that there's something about this that has the wider goal for you of in some way preventing lack or preventing scarcity. So that could be for yourself, or that could be in even wider sense. And something about these major arcana that are moving through here makes me feel like there's some part of it that is wrapped up into a eradicating scarcity for more than just you. This is a bigger picture, I think, than that. And that's what the Knight really points to me about, is that there's some bigger goal on the horizon with what you're doing. Especially as this ends with the Star card. This is really about dreaming of the future, dreaming of what next is when no one else can see it. So I really think that points to some really progressive moves on what's possible with this new venture that you've got, that you started as just a little page. It's really moving into something big by the end of the season. I'm just going to do a couple more cards for you, just as teachers or anchors that you can look back to throughout the season. Ooh, okay. So we've got the King of Swords, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. So I think really as a progression, this is really telling you to not lose this truth that you start the season with. There's something that you can lay as the bedrock truth of what you're doing that you've known going into this season. This Queen of Pentacles is literally the next step as we move from page into the juggling of the two, into the preparation of the Knight. By the end of this season, I really believe that you're going to be in a really resource place to be able to create this situation in a really big way that you started with only having the idea of. And then the Three of Swords, I think, really points to this movement in this Two of Cups area. Three of Swords really is asking you to not shy away from the emotional components of what you're doing. Sometimes when we get in this really pentacle focused movement, building kind of atmosphere, we can be like focus mode, forget about, the implications. I'll have an off day next month, but really this Three of Swords is calling you to bring that along with you, and that is the emotional component is information that you need in the moment. It's not something that you can catch up on later on a self-care day. It's something that you need to infuse in how you understand how you're problem solving, how you're moving, how you're structuring this thing that you're building should have emotion.